you ever wondered if it's possible to increase your height after turning 18? You're not alone, many people are curious about this topic, especially as they notice their growth slowing down in late adolescence. Today we'll explore what really determines your height, whether you can grow taller as an adult, and what you can do to make the most of your stature. We'll also debunk some common myths and share practical advice for feeling confident in your own body. Let's dive into the science and facts behind height and growth. When it comes to how tall you'll be, genetics play the biggest role. Studies on twins have shown that about 60 to 80% of your height is determined by your genes. If your parents are tall, there's a good chance you'll be tall too. But genetics isn't the whole story, environmental factors matter as well. Still, your DNA sets the foundation for your growth potential, and most of your final height is already written in your genetic code. While genetics set the stage, nutrition is the second most important factor in determining your height. Studies estimate that 20 to 40% of height differences between people are due to environmental factors like diet. Improved nutrition over the last century has led to increases in average height in many countries. Getting enough vitamins, minerals, and protein during childhood and adolescence is crucial for reaching your full height potential. Your bones grow in length thanks to areas called growth plates or epiphyseal plates located near the ends of your long bones. These plates are made of cartilage and are active during childhood and adolescence. As you approach the end of puberty, hormonal changes cause these plates to harden and close, which stops further bone lengthening. Once the growth plates close, usually by age 18 to 20, your height is set for life. Growth plates typically close around age 16 for women and between ages 14 and 19 for men. This closure marks the end of height increases as the bones can no longer lengthen. While there are rare exceptions, for most people, reaching adulthood means their height won't change significantly anymore. Understanding this process helps explain why most adults don't get taller after their late teens. Do you know your height can change slightly throughout the day? This isn't due to bone growth but rather the compression and decompression of the discs in your spine. As you go about your daily activities, gravity compresses these discs, making you a bit shorter by evening, sometimes up to half an inch. When you sleep, your spine decompresses and you regain that lost height. These changes are temporary and don't affect your permanent height. Many people believe that certain exercises or stretching routines can make them taller as adults. Activities like hanging, swimming, or using inversion tables are often suggested. However, scientific evidence shows that while these activities might temporarily decompress your spine and make you appear slightly taller, the effect is short-lived. There's no lasting increase in height from exercise once your growth plates have closed. Despite popular claims, no exercise or stretching technique has been proven to increase adult height. The small changes you might notice are due to spinal decompression, not actual bone growth. Once your growth plates are closed, your bones can't lengthen further, so while exercise is great for your health, it won't make you taller if you're already an adult. I'm worried that weightlifting, especially at a young age, could stunt growth. However, research shows that with proper supervision and technique, weight training is safe for children and adolescents. It does not negatively affect growth or final height. In adults, weightlifting may cause minor, temporary compression of the spine, but this is reversible and doesn't impact your permanent height. While weightlifting is generally safe, injuries to the growth plates in children and teens can affect growth. These injuries are rare and usually result from improper technique or lack of supervision. In adults, growth plates are already closed, so this risk doesn't apply. Proper training and guidance are key to safe exercise at any age. Reach your maximum height potential. It's important to eat a balanced diet during childhood and adolescence. Key nutrients include protein, calcium, and vitamin D, all of which support healthy bone growth. Fruits, vegetables, lean meats, dairy, and legumes are excellent choices. Avoiding nutrient deficiencies is crucial for optimal development and reaching your genetic height limit. Protein is essential for bone health and growth, especially during your growing years. Some people worry that high protein intake could harm bones, but research shows the opposite. Higher protein intake is actually beneficial for bone density, particularly in the spine. Aim for at least 20 grams of protein per meal with sources like eggs, poultry, dairy, soy, and legumes. Calcium and vitamin D are vital for bone growth and strength. Calcium helps build and maintain strong bones, while vitamin D improves calcium absorption. Many children and teens are deficient in these nutrients, which can limit growth. Dairy products, leafy greens, and fortified foods are good sources of calcium, while sunlight and certain foods provide vitamin D. Eating plenty of fruits and vegetables supports overall health and bone growth. These foods provide essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help prevent nutrient deficiencies. A diet rich in plant foods can help you reach your maximum height potential during your growing years and support lifelong bone health. Other lifestyle choices, like avoiding smoking and getting regular physical activity, also play a role in healthy growth. Smoking during childhood and adolescence can negatively impact bone development and final height. Staying active and maintaining a healthy lifestyle helps you reach your full potential. There are some differences in how nutrition and environment affect height in men and women. Research suggests that environmental factors like diet and access to healthcare may have a bigger impact on women's height. This could be due to differences in nutrition, medical care, or higher rates of osteoporosis in women. Still, genetics remains the primary factor for both genders. While most people stop growing by age 18 to 20, there are rare exceptions. Some individuals experience delayed closure of their growth plates, allowing for continued growth into their early 20s. Certain medical conditions like gigantism or specific forms of hemochromatosis can also cause unusual height increases. However, these cases are uncommon and usually involve underlying health issues. Gigantism is a rare medical condition caused by excessive growth hormone production, often leading to unusual height increases. This condition typically affects children and adolescents before their growth plates close. Once the plates close, even those with gigantism stop growing taller. Treatment is necessary to manage the effects and prevent complications. Another rare condition, hemochromatosis, involves excessive iron absorption and can sometimes lead to increased height if it affects growth plates. However, this is not common and usually comes with other health concerns. Most adults with hemochromatosis do not experience changes in height after their growth plates have closed. Even if you can't grow taller, you can appear taller by improving your posture. Standing up straight, keeping your shoulders back, and aligning your head can add a few visible inches. Good posture not only makes you look taller but also supports spinal health and confidence. Choosing shoes with taller heels or using shoe inserts can add a few inches to your height instantly. While this doesn't change your actual height, it's a simple and non-invasive way to feel taller. Many people use this trick for special occasions or daily confidence boosts. If you feel small, gaining muscle through strength training can help you look and feel stronger. A muscular physique can improve your overall appearance and boost your self-esteem, even if your height doesn't change. Focus on healthy, consistent exercise routines for the best results. Some people consider medical procedures to increase their height, such as limb lengthening surgery. These operations involve lengthening the bones in the legs and are invasive, expensive, and carry significant risks. They are not commonly chosen and are even banned in some countries due to ethical and safety concerns. Growth hormone therapy is sometimes used in children who aren't growing properly, but it's unlikely to increase height in adults. Once the growth plates have closed, growth hormone has little effect on height. For adults, the risks and side effects often outweigh any potential benefits. Learning to accept your height can be empowering. Height isn't everything, and many successful, happy people come in all shapes and sizes. Focusing on your strengths, both physical and non-physical, can help you feel better about yourself. Remember, confidence and self-acceptance go a long way. If you struggle with your height, try making a list of your best qualities and achievements. Focus on self-improvement in areas you can control, like fitness, skills, or hobbies. Surround yourself with supportive people and remember that everyone has unique attributes that make them special. Some believe that being shorter can lead to psychological disadvantages, but research is mixed. Many scientists argue that height doesn't determine happiness or success. Building self-esteem and focusing on your positive traits can help you overcome any insecurities related to height. Throughout history, many successful and influential people have been shorter than average. Their achievements prove that height is not a barrier to greatness. From artists to leaders, your impact isn't measured in inches but in actions and character. Instead of dwelling on your height, focus on developing your talents, skills, and relationships. Whether it's excelling at work, building strong friendships, or pursuing hobbies, these areas can bring fulfillment and confidence regardless of your stature. No matter your age, maintaining healthy habits benefits your body and mind. Eat a balanced diet, stay active, get enough sleep, and manage stress. These habits support your overall well-being and help you feel your best regardless of your height. To recap, your height is mostly determined by genetics, with environmental factors like nutrition playing a supporting role. After your growth plates close, usually by age 18 to 20, your height is set. While you can't change your genes, you can maximize your growth potential with a healthy lifestyle during your growing years. It's important to separate myths from facts. No exercise, stretching, or supplement can make you taller after your growth plates have closed. Temporary changes in height are due to spinal compression, not bone growth. Focus on what you can control and let go of unrealistic expectations. For children and teens, the best way to support healthy growth is through proper nutrition, regular physical activity, and avoiding harmful habits like smoking. Parents can help by providing balanced meals and encouraging healthy routines. These steps ensure kids reach their full height potential. For adults, focus on strategies that help you look and feel your best. Good posture, appropriate footwear, and building muscle can enhance your appearance and confidence. Remember, your value isn't measured by your height but by your character and achievements. Accepting your height and focusing on self-confidence can lead to greater happiness and success. Everyone has unique qualities that make them special. Embrace your individuality and remember that self-worth comes from within, not from your height. While height can influence some aspects of health, it's not the most important factor. Focus on maintaining a healthy weight, staying active, and managing any medical conditions. These habits have a much bigger impact on your well-being than your height ever could. Strong bones are important at every age. Continue to get enough calcium, vitamin D, and protein throughout adulthood to maintain bone density and prevent osteoporosis. Regular weight-bearing exercise like walking or strength training also supports lifelong bone health. If you're concerned about your growth or suspect a medical condition affecting your height, consult a healthcare professional. Early intervention can help address underlying issues, especially in children and teens. For adults, a doctor can provide guidance on bone health and overall wellness. Society often places value on height, but it's important to challenge these stereotypes. Success, happiness, and respect are not determined by how tall you are. Celebrate diversity and remember that everyone brings something unique to the table, regardless of their height. Height can sometimes influence how people feel in relationships, but it shouldn't define your worth or desirability. Focus on building strong, healthy connections based on mutual respect and shared values. Confidence and kindness are far more attractive than height alone. In some professions, height may be perceived as an advantage, but skills, experience, and attitude matter much more. Focus on developing your expertise and professionalism. Let your work ethic and abilities speak for themselves, no matter your height. While certain sports may favor taller athletes, there are many opportunities for people of all heights to excel. Focus on finding activities you enjoy and developing your talents. Dedication and passion often outweigh physical attributes in achieving success. Fashion can help you express your personality and boost your confidence regardless of your height. Choose clothes that fit well and make you feel good. Accessories, colors, and styles can all be used to highlight your best features and create a look you love. Your self-image is shaped by more than just your height. Focus on building a positive mindset and appreciating your unique qualities. Practice self-care, set personal goals, and celebrate your achievements. A healthy self-image leads to greater happiness and resilience. In the end, your height is just one part of who you are. While you can't change your genetics, you can focus on living a healthy, confident, and fulfilling life. Embrace your individuality, take care of your body, and remember that your worth is defined by so much more than your stature. Stand tall, just as you are.